Right, hello. I'm redoing this recap from yesterday because I found out that the audio didn't work. So I'll try to do this trade recap again. So going into yesterday, I had this. I could say I was bullish, but I wanted to see what we do on market open. And this was my level I wanted the market to manipulate first into before going up. We had a 1 hour fair value gap with equal lows here on the hourly. We tapped that nicely and went up. I believe there was an SMT too, but I don't really look at those. Yeah, there was. Uh, and yeah, after I saw that, I was looking for a long. I saw cancer. And my ideal entry will be probably this inverse, uh, because we pretty much inverse these first presenteds, all these end dogs here, end wogs. So that would be an ideal entry, uh, but the stop loss would just be massive. Like 76 points is just too much for me. So I decided to wait for some kind of retrace. I was pretty mad at first because we went straight up to one of my jaws. Well, it's just a random high, but still, I was quite mad that I would not get a retrace. But we ended up making a retrace. Uh, and this is where my trades come in. So I wanted to retrace into this 5 minute fair value gap at least. Let me check the quadrants on this. And whatever, never mind. Oh, we're respecting 75% here. So yeah, that's plus. I think I looked at that too. But anyway, so yeah, the 5 minute fair value gap, and there was a lot of levels here, so I could take entry off. So we had all these levels. Of course, I'd be happy to take any of these levels. Like if we were to retrace into here and go up, then I'd probably take it. But we didn't, so I was just waiting for the first inverse or whatever entry there is. So as you can see, we went into an AM first presented here, tapped it nicely, went up, end dogs here. Quite an old end dog, but it still reacts nicely. Tapped it, went up. There was an RTH gap, but look at this opening range. Perfectly tapped the 0.5. Also, it was a discount of the range. So, yeah, this is just perfect. This opening range is just perfect. And after I saw that, I took an entry of this inverse here. And why I got stopped out on this trade. I traded my stop loss here for somewhere here. For some reason, I don't know if that's valid or not. Maybe it's just unlucky. Maybe not. I don't know. What I could have done better was wait for an inverse of this PM first presented and then take a long. But I was a little bit impatient, so yeah, I lost to like $200 on this because I reduced my risk. But I was so confident in the longs that I just had to take another entry. So after such a displacement up, I was waiting for this candle to get inversed, and we did. And yeah, it ended up playing out nicely. I was actually aiming for like the NWOG high because we had an unfilled NWOG. My drawn liquidity was previous day's high and unfilled NWOG here. But we ended up taking my trailed stop before going for that NWOG. So yeah, not even the previous day's high. But after this chop, I just decided to take like contracts off. Like I decided to take some here, some here, just random. It's random points in here because I just didn't like this chop at all. And I tried my stop loss, got hit. I think it was trailed like somewhere here. It was not the best trailed stop loss, but I was adding contracts also, so that was my break-even point pretty much. So I just didn't want to lose today any money, so I just traded it. I'm happy with it. I made $900 yesterday, so yeah, it's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we manipulated into this level I wanted it to manipulate to, then just went up, retraced into one of my levels, inverse entry, and yeah, pretty much it.